Hey, what's up, team? Hello, big group billionaires in training. This is Bunmi here, and it has been some days since I've done a video. Last time I did a video, I probably was in New Orleans at our Drink to Shrink event, and I'm still not back home yet. Let me just say, it's been a very eventful time since last weekend. Still haven't made it back home yet, but hopefully in the next day or so. I will be back. Still 9 hours to drive, but I had to come in here to connect with the team and talk to you all about a few things. So, hello, everyone joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's talk together. All right, let's talk. So, in the title of this video, I said, I know what it is that you want. I know what it is that you want. Let me ask you a question. You probably want something more than you're getting now. Am I right? Even if whether you make $50,000 a year or whether you make $1 million a year, typically people always want more. Do you want more? If you want more, I want you to type in the comments, I want more. And I want you to know there's nothing wrong with wanting more. Years in the past years, whether it's church or people who just didn't know any better, they kind of made people feel bad about wanting to be rich or wanting a lavish lifestyle. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, understand that um, we are to be grateful for where we are, but you are never to be like settled. Discontent is a creative space. Understand that. When you are discontent with where you are, that's a creative space. That is a pulling for you to be on a search for the answers of how you can get more. And we are in a universe of increase. I want you to understand this is an abundant universe. It's a universe of increase. So wanting more is good for you. Like if a runner runs and he runs fast, he wants to run faster. If a high jumper jumps, he wants to jump higher. If a person makes 1 million, now they want to make millions. So the first thing I want you to know and really understand is it's okay to want more. Now, wherever you are, you may be feeling stuck. It could be your income is stuck. It could be you feel like you're in a bad relationship and you're stuck there. Maybe you're in a house where you don't want to live and you feel stuck there. So I'm here to tell you that you can get unstuck. It doesn't matter where you are and what situation. Yes, like get unstuck. It's time for us to move forward. So let's talk about how the business that you have chosen with Laura Life as a multiple stream of income, how it can help you to become unstuck, and some of the other things that you have to do to actually get from where you are, from where you want to where you want to be. So bottom line, guys, you got to understand it is a personal development issue. Personal development about goals, aspirations, who you are becoming. And you should always want to be becoming more. So we can go over like the specifics of how you execute the system. And that's great. Yes, you should learn the system, but it is who you are in executing the system. So if you read Wallace Waddle's book, The Science of Getting Rich, one of the things that is said in The Science of Getting Rich, and I want you to have this for your library, The Science of Getting Rich, basically one of the premises is everyone can get rich. And in every field, people get rich. It's not about what you do. It's about how you do it and who you are in doing it. Real estate, same city, there are people who are broke realtors, and there are people who are getting rich in real estate. Insurance. There are people in the same city, let's say my city of Baltimore, who are thriving millionaires in insurance, and there's some people who can hardly make a sale. Your business with your drink to shrink system, or however, whatever system you're working, there are people who are giving testimonies of hundreds of thousands of dollars they're making, and there are people who it's hard for them to sell a jug. Same business, same training. So it's not about what you do, it's about how you do it. Okay? Understand that. So the playing field is level. God is no respecter of persons. So I want you to understand, if one person has done it, you can do it. So if you're asking yourself, oh, my success has been eluding me, I've never made the amount of money I want to make, can I really do it? Yes, you can. You've got to be a seeker of knowledge, and you've got to understand that if you seek, you will find, and trust that God will bring you to the answers that you need. But yes, you can do it. Yes, you can have the income you want, the car you want, the lifestyle you want. The answer is yes. The universe always says yes. But remember, first starting with personal development, it's about faith and it's about law. I was watching Bob Proctor the other day from something that he made in the late 70s to early 80s, where he was teaching about this, teaching about how to be successful. And your success is, number one, you got to believe and absolutely know, because your belief creates the fact. You can't join up. Your team that you're creating can't join up in Laura Life, start doing the system and say, oh, I want to make some money, but I don't really know if I can do it or not. Oh, I want to make some money, I'm going to see what happens. It's like you can't see what happens. I'm going to try and see if the business works. It's like, try to pick up this pen, right? I can't try to pick up the pen. I'm either going to pick it up or I'm not. You can't try to do the business. You got to make a decision and then make it happen. So let's talk about New Orleans. I just want to give a couple examples there to inspire you. So in New Orleans, it was so amazing, the testimonies of the people and the money that they have made in just phase one of selling the product. Understand, whether it is a $77,000 testimony in the last 8 months, 226,000, 100 and some thousand, okay? When these people are on the stage saying what they've made selling the product, and you hear these testimonies, I want you to say, yes, yes, because if they've done it, you can do it. Say to yourself, you know what? Thank you to this person paved the way and showed that it can be done. Now I'm going to do it. Kudos to some of you out there who are selling the product and sharing about it in our group, the Laura Life Big Group. Was it Elite Ann just sharing how she's been selling bottles? And I think it was Linda's been selling a lot of jugs and other names I can't remember. But guys, remember to post about your sales in the group, your money in the group, because this inspires other people. But understand, somebody else can do it, you can do it too. God is no respecter of persons. It ain't like he doled out, okay, these people right here, I'm going to make it so they make 1 million and these people are going to make 100,000. No, it's up to you. Whatever the mind of a man can believe, he can what? He can achieve. That's what Think and Grow Rich says. And if you haven't read Think and Grow Rich in a while, revisit that. That's that foundational personal development book that we all need to keep on revisiting, that Bob Proctor has been reading for over 50 years. There's a reason he's built his success, his empire, on the foundational principles from Think and Grow Rich, and has been teaching the principles for over 50 years. It changed his life. It can change yours. Personal development, faith, working with the laws of the universe. So first thing, if other people have done it, you can do it too. Now listen to this. Hey, what's up, Doris? Doris says, I want more. Antoinette says, hey, beautiful. That's right, guys. Give me some comments and some likes and some love, some thumbs up so I can see who's out there watching. So now let me explain something to you with network marketing. How simple this thing is in its simplicity, guys. If you in this, I'm not going to say our country, United States, 300 million, because we're bigger than just the United States, right? We got South Africa watching, I'm sure. So let's say out of out of a billion people that we have access to, you only have to find two. Let's say if you found two people who were hungry for success, because you sifted and you sorted and you went through the numbers like you're supposed to every day. And the seat just went down. You went through the numbers like you're supposed to every day. You prospected like you were supposed to every day. You made new friends like you were supposed to every day. You sent out text messages like you were supposed to every day to find two people who were hungry and ready for a life change. You inspired people like you should be doing every day, and you found those two, and then you help those two to find their two. Okay, so I'm just trying to show you, like, in a perfect world scenario, if everybody got their two and that duplication, see, keeps going down, and that duplication happened, then you would see everyone at an income of $20,000 a week. Okay, that's the numbers. And this is if they weren't even selling a lot, that they were doing bare minimum of getting like a green pack a month. Okay, y'all, you got to understand. So typically in network marketing, it has been recruit people, get them in the business, get that duplication going. Perfect world scenario in a binary, if everybody got that too and keep on getting there too, I mean, your money issues would be over. Okay, but what happens? People don't get there too, or people don't get the right to, so it breaks down and that duplication doesn't happen, right? But if everybody would get over themselves and realize that all you got to do is just make the offering to see if people are open to taking a look. They make a decision, either yes or no, and you keep on making an offering till you find the people who say yes. That is that simple. But people let fear stop them. You let the fear of rejection stop you. You let negative naysayers stop you because it hasn't happened fast enough. You let that stop you. So you never reach and get your goals and dreams because of these things, these hindrances that you don't push through. So when Stanisha came to this company, what she decided to do was to make a paradigm shift. And she said, hey, look, typically in network marketing, it's all about recruit, recruit, recruit. Let's do this. Let's don't have people to recruit first. Let's get people selling first. Because most of the people out in the marketplace are not entrepreneurs, they're consumers. Your friends, your family members, they love spending money. They'll go to the mall. They may tell you that they don't have $100 for some health products, but they'll go to the mall and spend it on some shoes. So people have money for what they want to have it for. You got to remember that. So, but people like to spend money on things. Okay, so let's go get the money from the people who want to spend it on things. So phase one became, as Tanisha instituted this, let's go gather lots of customers. So I want to give you some background so you all can understand what's going on. Phase one is teaching you how to sell a lot of drink to shrink, or how to sell, because some of you all doing more than drink to shrink, you're selling your other products too, how to gather customers and get your money from customers and make $100 a day. If you all haven't seen the new video, if you haven't seen what corporate put out yesterday on the business in a box, and how even corporate now has gotten on board with the $100 a day system. So even people who aren't following the drink to shrink system, there's still a way for you to make $100 a day. Look at that business in a box and see there's going to be Laura Slim coupled with the drink to shrink formula, and you'll sell that. I think for $40, it'll be easy to make $100 a day during that. So you'll see the company talk more about that. But anyway, so if you have not visited the drink to shrink training in a while, you need to redo that. Okay, go back and make sure that you know how to execute the foundation, or you understand the foundation of how to make $100 a day selling these products, selling the drink to shrink. If you don't know where the training is, you need to see your upline or see me so I can show you where the training is in our drink to shrink training and marketing group. Okay. Now, once you get to time, then you can do what we call sell the truth. Once you know how to make $100 a day, then you can share with other people in the marketplace that success. Now, let me tell you, you may think $100 a day isn't a lot, but it's really good extra income. And the average person, that's $3,000 a month. $100 a day is what? 1,350 rands. If you're watching from South Africa, that's really good extra money. And if you can show people how to make that using those posts that we say without talking to bugging friends and family, just selling the product, people would be all over that. You can inspire people to that. So that's when you move to phase 2, because you know how to make $100 a day. You're selling the heck out of this tea. You're posting about it on Facebook. You're doing your daily income producing activities. Are you all doing that? Are you going into groups every day? Do you have your own prospect group that you're adding at least 10 people to every day? Are you texting out to 10 people every day? Are you all doing those things? Yes or no? Have you slipped? If you slipped, I want you to text I slipped. If you slipped, just get right back on, guys. Make sure you're doing these income producing activities. Like if you want more, you got to make sure you're on your hustle and you're on your grind every day, right? As the person of faith and confidence and opulence and influence that you should be in the marketplace. Okay. So now that you're making $100 a day, it's easier for you to recruit. So now you can start recruiting, because you can say to people, oh yeah, I've made $100 a day. I know how to do it. Follow this system. You'll be able to do it too. So then that's when you can start recruiting. Now, we've been talking about the power of one. The power of one shows you, if you built your business like this, if you did everything you were supposed to do all month to market, to promote, to inspire, to train, to get yourself from the back of the room and move yourself up front, and you're doing videos and you're prospecting and making that offering, and you just found just one person out of the whole month of work, you found one person who wanted to join, and then you show that person how to do the same thing, that person how to get one, and you kept that going each month, guys. It's like, it's not, I be thinking to myself sometimes, it's not that difficult, guys. If you would just be consistent, like I can recruit people so easily because I'm always consistent. People love consistency. It validates you in the marketplace. People join. It's just like, you all should be recruiting people every month, literally. I mean, but anyway, okay. So if you are doing the things that you're supposed to do on a daily basis, let's say 5 days a week, you're treating your business like a business, you absolutely, out of a billion people you have access to. And I'm just saying a billion. There's over 5 or 6 billion in the world, 300 million in the United States. I don't know how many in South Africa, but hundreds and hundreds of millions as well. These are all people that we have access to. Facebook, there's billions of people on Facebook. You have no shortage of people to talk to. It's just a shortage of you reaching out to people. Okay? Antoinette says what you're saying is facts. Yes. What I'm saying is facts. It's truth. So the power of one is you find one person a month and help your people to do the same. Each person to get one. And you keep that duplicating for 12 months. Now you would be after 12 months, you would have over 4,000 people on your team. If 90% of them quit, you would still have 400 that you're overriding. Guys, but some of you haven't been able to stay consistent and focus on the power of one. You got to be talking about it. You got to inspire people to it. You got to have that as your focus. You got to be diligent about it in your mindset. You got to be teaching your team about it, holding them accountable to it. Everybody, come on, guys, let's go. Just one a month. Teaching them how to do the same. In 12 months, your life would look so different. Your house could be different. Your car could be different. Your travel could be different. Your stress could be different because it'd be so low. You wouldn't have money problems. I say you might have problems, but money would not be one of them, right? So again, it's simple until you make it difficult. If you would practice right thinking, right? Basically, think about yourself. See yourself the way God sees you. You are a masterpiece. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. He's given you the power to get wealth. He gives you the desires of your heart. You have a desire. You've picked an opportunity, Laura Life. Believe that you are the head and not the tail. Believe that you are above and not beneath. Go forward as if you could not fail, and you won't. Now, here's the thing. You've got to lead as well. Some of you are so missing this. You have got to lead as well. You think like some of y'all just, it gets frustrating as a leader because I'm like, they don't get it. Like, they must not believe me. Like, if you want to be a good recruiter, you've got to position yourself as someone that others do want to follow. So when you have $100 days, you got to show and post about it. That shows your success. When you gain customers, that shows you're out there working your business. That shows your success. Like, don't you dare think, oh, well, I don't want to be bragging. It's not about bragging on what you're doing. It's about, this is the type of business we're in. It's about having social influence. You've got to understand, like, do you want to have influence over a little bit of people or a lot? Hopefully you're saying a lot. You definitely need to understand you need to have influence. People who do the best in business are people of influence and affluence. You get your influence over your social media audience first. Then as you make more money, you have more affluence. But you're doing those two things. You're cultivating influence and you're building up your affluence. So understand that whether it was just two getting two, whether it's the power of one, and you keep that thing duplicating, guys, that leads to a whole heap of money. And the answer is you can do this. So in every network marketing company, there are people that become millionaires. Why not you? In every network marketing company, there are people who are multiple six-figure earners. Like, make a decision that this is going to be you. Like, Laura Life is so young and so new that, especially like in the back office, they don't have a ton of people yet making huge income because the company's young. Like, make you be the one so that when Laura Life has its events, when the company starts having its major events, Like you'll be up on stage getting the results. I got a late checkout. 1 o'clock. Yes. So so you will be the one up on stage. You're getting your rank recognition pins like I got in Louisiana. Remember, rank up to bank up. Your team will be getting the rank recognition pins as well. So I just want to tell you, yes, don't doubt yourself for a minute. I don't care how long you've already been here. You can get yourself right and you can absolutely do it. But you got to understand the results that you are receiving right now is based on who you are right now. So if you want more, you've got to become more. Write that down. If you want more, you've got to become more. Whoever's still watching me, write that down. Type that in the comments. If I want more, I've got to become more. Michelle Obama wrote a book called Becoming. You always got to be evolving. The more that you evolve, the more expansive that you become, guys. Listen to me. This is truth. You will learn how to magnetize to you what you want. You will be able to create, be an intentional creator, and see customers coming to you in avalanches of abundance, and they will come. You will magnetize and draw to you more business partners, more money. A girlfriend was telling me about a friend of hers who says, I breathe money. I just breathe it and it comes. You can get to that point. You breathe and the money comes. You breathe and the distributor comes. You breathe and the leaders come. You can be that powerful, intentional creator. You got to be working on yourself on a daily basis. Okay. Now, so what I want you all to do is this. I want you to make sure that you're doing the $100 a day system. Okay, we got several systems. You choose which one do you want. If you're doing the drink to shrink system, make sure that you and your team understand the system and know how to execute it. One of the things I love about Stanisha when she came to this company is a lot of us were here before her, but she was a digital marketer. And she came to me and Andrea and said, if you all start employing the strategy that I have, your teams will do even better. So Stanisha opened up her model to our team and is allowing us, like she's not holding anything back. That's why we participate in her team events. We watch her trainings. We have her training in our group so we can execute that. Those people who want to execute the drink to shrink training, you have access to all of that. Okay. Now, also for those who want to be able, who really want to sell everything, and maybe you don't want to have your own prospecting group, remember with the THI marketing, that's another system where in the free health tips for a better you group, that's a collective group where you can add your prospects. So you don't have to run your group by yourself. Everybody is adding to that group. Everybody's adding prospects to the group. Everyone is posting in the group. You should be posting in that group if you're using the THI marketing system. You should be sharing testimonies. You should be adding people. This is a way for you to get customers. So whether you have your own prospecting group or whether you're using the community group, free health tips for a better you, the group is a way to gather customers. If you're not excuse me, if you're not adding people to the group, then you're not following the system every day. Your goal is to build your group, build your prospect group, build your audience. And then they're corralled, your prospects are corralled in the group. So the posts allow them to see what's happening with the product, the before and after testimonies, the health testimonies. Okay. So Make sure that you're following a system. Make sure that you're executing the training. And then, guys, ILT, write this down. ILT, invest, teach, learn, invest, teach, learn. When you invest in your, let's say you invested in the business and you investing your time into to learning. Okay, so the I is invest, so you invest into the business. The L is to learn. So you're watching the videos. You got to learn how to execute the system. You're watching other people who are being successful and you're emulating and modeling them. Then the T is to teach. A lot of you are missing this. This teaching part is so important. What you learn, you must teach. You see Dinah teaching, you see Kenyon teaching, you see me teachings, you see some Dar's teaching, you see other people teaching, but you got to be consistent with the teaching. When you start teaching, that's when you start recruiting more. When you start teaching consistently, because people believe that you know something and they want to be with the people who know something. Okay? So, yes, Doris, comment, invest, learn, and teach. And you got to teach from a place of, and this will come as time goes on, a place, you got to teach from a place of authority, with confidence. But even if you're afraid in the beginning, you do it afraid. Okay. You just do it where you are. You start where you are with what you have, and you get better along the way. But you guys gotta stop hiding behind other people. You gotta learn how to come up in front. You gotta affirm your uniqueness, affirm your gifts, affirm your power, affirm who you are, affirm your richness, affirm your greatness. You gotta learn how to affirm all this, and you gotta walk in this every day. A lot of you aren't seeing what you want to see because you aren't saying what you want to. You're not speaking like the truth of who you are, and you're feeling all of this resistance. And you're like, when you're thinking, oh, can I do it? I'm not sure. That's a energy that resonates within you, and the universe always says yes. So if you're feeling unsure, you'll get unsurety. You'll be on again and off again. If you're feeling unclear, the universe isn't clear on what exactly you want. You got to get very clear on what it is that you want. Okay? Yes, I don't know who that is that's talking. And so somebody says about before you be bad, you got to be good. Before you be good, excuse me, I'm sorry. Before you be great, you got to be good. Before you be good, you got to be bad. In order to even know if you're bad, you just got to do something. So you got to start and do something. When you start out doing your videos, you may be whack. Who cares? You just do it like that. And hey, Felicia. And then if you do it bad long enough, you're going to evolve and you're going to get lots better. And then you're going to get good. And then you keep doing them good. And one day you're going to be great. And people are going to look at you and be like, oh my God, I want to be like you. You're so wonderful. Your videos are so great. Oh my gosh, you have so much confidence. But they didn't see the 5 years prior when you started, when you were nervous and shaking making the videos. But you got started where you were and you evolved. Yes. Hey, Felicia, go to I think it's facebook.com/StreamYard or StreamYard.com/Facebook, one of them. And then that way you can give Facebook the okay that they can show me your name. So next time you're on here, I can see who it is. So ILT, invest, learn, and teach. A lot of you will see more results in recruiting and team building once you start positioning yourself as a leader and teaching more. I would suggest as well getting yourself a YouTube channel. YouTube allows you to have your videos to be seen like people to search how to make money from home, people to search drink to shrink, people to search Laura Life to find you and join with you, to call you and ask you questions. Facebook, you make a video, it may go down. It's not like people don't go to Facebook to search for things. People go to YouTube to search. You really got, it's free. Get yourself a YouTube channel. The videos you put on Facebook, I will put on YouTube. I have this system, StreamYard. Right now, I'm streaming on Facebook. Excuse me, I'm streaming on YouTube, as well as those of you who are watching me here on Facebook. So there may be people who see this video because they're looking for some leadership, they're looking for a different type of business, or they heard about Laura Life. They'll see me, they see I'm a leader, they see I'm teaching my team. What are they going to do? They're going to be like, oh man, she gives good training. She's somebody I want to be with. Y'all are missing that. I've been telling you just for 5 years. Don't you get it? Some of y'all gonna get it. Oh, Jesus, help me. Okay. So Sobo says, oh, Joy, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I can relate. This is some right now. I'm starting right here with live videos. Great, girl, great. Sometimes there's no audience, but I know I'm, but that's right. Don't worry about who's there looking at you right now. Social influence is something that you build. Understand, I'm building social influence. You may not have any today, but you start with where you are and you build the social influence. I posted a calendar in the group a couple weeks ago. I don't know if y'all saw it. Just like Felicia's, what's her name? Andrea posted that calendar. I had posted one too that helps you with, okay, one day you'll do a post, an engagement post, a lifestyle post, a inspirational post, different things, so that will help you to gain your social influence. So understand, you start now where you are, but you gotta learn to be consistent. Like, people are watching you. Even if you don't know they're watching, they are watching you. Some people will watch for months and join. Some people will watch for years and join. But it's like, you got to prove yourself in the marketplace that you're worthy of being their sponsor, right? And when they see your consistency, when they see your success, when they see your lifestyle, and again, I've been saying for 5 years, posting on Facebook is not about being salesy, okay? It's not about you always pushing your product down people's faces, down people's throats, because people will tune away from you if they think every time they come to your page is just about you trying to sell them something. So there's a certain smaller percentage where you're doing that, but you're also inspiring people. You're also showing your lifestyle. You are vision casting. You're sharing testimonials. You're doing those kinds of things, okay? So when you put all of this together and you're doing what you need to do on a consistent basis, and maybe you have your own calendar and you write up on there, like you treat your business like a business, and you write up on there what you should be doing every day. We have phase 1 and phase 2 memes that shows you these are the things you should be doing every day. How consistent are you? Are you doing those things? And are you holding your team accountable for doing those things? Bottom line, guys, I'm about to end this. You can get rich. Literally, you can be well off. You can be financially independent. This industry of network marketing has done it for so many people. You just got to evolve yourself into a go-getter. You have got to make sure that you are treating your business like a business. You have got to make sure that you're thinking right to get results. You've got to have a surety that you know that this business is going to bring you the results that you want in your income, because you're becoming the person that you want. You got to get clear on first what it is that you want. So you got to know that, what is it that you want? What's the type of lifestyle that you want? Right? Remember, it's not about what you do. It's about how you do it and who you are in doing it. Get the science of getting rich, okay? Do this, guys. The Science of Getting Rich. That should be in your library. Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. That should be in your library. The Magic of Thinking Big. Get that. Make sure that's in your library. And The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. I'm just going to give you those 4. Okay? Get that. Read it and apply it. Don't read it one time. You study it. You study it and you make sure as you highlight and go through, you're implementing and you're doing those things that those masterful teachers have taught. Don't try to put it in out there yourself. The Science of Getting Rich. SCIENCE. The Science of Getting Rich. Okay, by Wallace Wattles. It's a small, thin book. Get that. It's going to help you tune into abundance. Okay, so it's The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. The Magic of Thinking Big. I forget his name. I think his last name is Schwartz. The Magic of Thinking Big and The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. Okay. If you want to add in a 5th one, you can add in Born Rich by Bob Proctor. Get all of those, guys. Get all of those. And don't just get them, become them. Like, pour that into you and live it out. Like, really go through and you highlight and do what it says to do. And I'm telling you, you will change. You will see yourself changing. And as a result, as you're changing on the inside, because as within, so without, as you're changing on the inside, your thoughts are going to be changing. Your thoughts are creative. So really, it's like what you think goes out. When you think a thought, it literally goes out into the universe to collect with other like-minded thoughts and helps to bring back the physical manifestation of that. That's why you got to be so careful about what you think about. You got to think about what you are thinking about and be intentional in thinking those things that are in your favor. So if you haven't been thinking right things of your prosperity, the 5th book, Born Rich. And maybe you were born rich, but if you just put in Born Rich by Bob Proctor, it'll come up. Born Rich. Okay. So, what was I saying? So, bottom line is you have got to be thinking the right thoughts about you, about your prosperity, about your abundance to allow it to flow in. Because if your thoughts are resistant, like money is hard to come by, everybody's broke, things are so challenging, it's hard to make $1 these days. Like, those are resistant thoughts. So the abundance that's all flowing, those thoughts block it from coming in. So you got to release that negative thought, that negative thinking, so you can allow the abundance that's all around here to flow in. Practice non-resistant thought. So anyway, I'm going to try to get back on the road. Got a 9-hour drive to get to North Carolina today. So hopefully I'll be able to start making my way. Y'all pray for me as I'm on the road. I love you guys. I just want to see you so successful. This thing is simple until you make it difficult. It's simple. Like the things we got to do every day. Jim Rohn said, simple disciplines repeated daily. That's what brings you your success. It's not hard things that we have to do in this business, but it's simple, easy things repeated daily over time. The hard part is getting yourself disciplined to continue to do these things daily over a long enough period of time. But if you get that part, guys, you can be rich. All right, guys, I love you all. You all have a great day. Thank you. And remember, you are more powerful than you know. Bye-bye. Oh, thank you. Love you too, Joy. Bye-bye.